Alright, welcome to the Windswept mod. It adds 2 new creatures, 6 biomes, and 2 snowy variants. It also adds new plants, flowers, and foods. All this is in the overworld, okay? It enhances the exploration experience. It also tweaks some existing biomes, adding small details to biomes even if they're not new, like these cool ice spikes, improving exploration, and enhancing Minecraft overall. It's a cool biome we'll cover today. I usually showcase more hardcore mods, more technical, more technological ones. Well, this is a more laid-back exploration mod, a small one, but it still adds all these features you won't find elsewhere, okay? And it's all naturally generated. I mean, sorry to ramble, but this is really awesome, you know? So, how can we get this mod? Basically, we'll head to Windswept in the CurseForge section. In CurseForge, once we're on Windswept, go to Files, Mod Loader, select Forge and all versions, then choose 1, 20.1. Click the 3 buttons and get file. Alright, save this file in the .minecraft folder. Find it by pressing Windows plus R, type app data, go to roaming.minecraft. Then the mods folder. This is where you'll find Windswept, okay? It also asked for Blueprint, but I'm not sure if it was Windswept or another mod. There doesn't seem to be anything in the Relations tab. If I search for blueprints, it doesn't show anything either, okay? But hey, you might need it, so that's it. It's that simple to get and enjoy the Windswept mod. Alright, how do the new Windswept mod biomes work? Well, basically, Windswept adds 6 new biomes, okay? Among them, there are some snowy varieties. The new biomes are Chestnut Forests, Tundra, Pine Barrens, Lavender Meadows, and Snowy variant. Each adds plants, blocks, animals, and a unique atmosphere. Let's start by checking out the Chestnut Forests, shall we? This is the forest here where basically we can get chestnuts, access new plants, and find new decorations. Then we have the Tundra, a colourful and cool biome next to snowy areas where we also see these mobs which are called frostbiters. Look, it's full of frostbiters. There's others there, more over there, so they appear very commonly in this biome. We're also seeing these goats here. I can't tell if this goat color is different, but I'm not a huge goat expert. Still, I think it is, right? Yeah. If they spawn in this biome, they're this color, but outside they spawn differently. So I guess that's the case. It adds that variety. Look, I didn't know that. Then we also have pine trees, okay? The pine biome, as I said, many of these biomes, like pines, have snowy variants, okay? It adds all this, like pines with pine cones and such. Very, very cool. It's like a tiger, but with different wood and decor. Look at the grounds variety. It's not all uniform grass. See how the soil types are much more varied here? We've got new plants and more decor, alright? I mean, there's no doubt. It's a well-polished mod, you know? Now, let's check out the last one, the Lavender mod, which adds lavender plant. This little plant here creates beautiful fields of lavender flowers. Look at all this lavender everywhere. True, lavender's just decorative, nothing else. So it's pretty, but not really useful, right? But anyway. Also in lavender biomes, you might see these purple or magenta sheep. A small one spawned there, and more over there. It adds detail to the mod, plus lavender biomes have these bunnies too. I'm telling you, this mod is really well made. It adds to Minecraft without going overboard, which is often what you want in a mod. So there you have it. Alright, next we can get chestnuts. Chestnuts are these items here, which are, well, chestnuts, and basically they have various uses. You get them, cook them, okay? Once cooked, you can use them for pudding, soup, alright, even a snow cone. Quick to say, but what a craft, and wow, what regeneration and saturation it gives. Basically, these chestnuts are found in the chestnut biome. Got it? Chestnut is just what it means. On these trees, break leaves or the whole tree. As leaves slowly vanish, there's a small chance of chestnuts dropping. To show you, I'll clear the tree's fungi. Set gamma rule random tick speed to 1000 so you can see leaves vanish. Look. There it is. See how the leaves disappear? Can you see it? If I hit there, the leaves all vanish. Let's see if they do. There, leaves vanish and chestnuts fall, as you can see. It's that simple. This tree's tricky to strip as it has many connections, but here's the sapling and such. So that's how easy it is to get chestnuts. So what are tundra biomes and their flora like? Here we're looking at an igloo. See, an igloo, notice how it's well maintained? For instance, the igloo is modified too. It has packetized bricks here, all within Windswept. It has this, see, what we have here, the structure's the same. No, this isn't part of the mod, just showing how the mod enhances things, taking existing structures and improving them. It adds a decorative block, an ice lantern. Basically, in this tundra biome, is it tundra? Wait, yes it is. In tundra, it turns snowy areas into plants like lupine, which is this. Here we have the moss, the champion, and the holy bushes, right? These bushes here, and this is the moss. Basically, they provide magenta and purple dyes. You can also find the creatures you're seeing, okay? Goats, and you can also find the reindeer, right? The frostbiter. The landscapes also include fallen logs. I'm not sure if this has wood inside. Well, yes, it does, okay? This is where berries and saplings are unlocked. Got it? This wood, I'm not sure what type it is, holy log. Let's see how the wood looks in terms of utility. It looks like this, so we've unlocked this type of wood too. It's a beautiful area, often connected to icy zones like this, right? So having these cool colors next to an ice area is really, really beautiful. All right, how does the Pine Barrens biome work in Windswept? Basically, this biome introduces pine wood with colored pine cones and new decorations like fairy lights, which come from the pine cones. There's the fairy light that's always on, the soul light made with soul torch that lights up at night, the night fairy that lights up at night, and redstone lights activated by right-clicking with redstone. The crafting recipes are here, made with pine cones from the tree, this pine cone right here. As you can see, they can stack up to 4. You can also carve pine cones with shears, and by adding flowers and such, we can get different pine cone varieties. You can also create or unlock ornaments like the dream catcher, or unlock feathers, okay? These feathers here that we can get, well, they're not very useful. It's not as cool as this one I'm going to show you now, okay? Is this a dream catcher, alright? I'll try to grab one of these wood pieces here so you can see a bit of the pine variety. Okay, let's take, there it is, so you can see the planks and the type of wood, alright? So it's a pretty cool wood. Alright, how to get lavender in Windswept. Well, if this is your goal, congrats. You've achieved tranquility. Basically, lavender is a pretty biome full of flowers, and if you can get bees there, even better. Flowers, all for the bees, of course. So it's as easy as finding a lavender biome. As you can see, it's easy to spot, okay? Simply because it's full of lavender. In this biome, as I've said before, there's a chance for sheep to spawn. And among them, look, some appeared, but not the ones I mean. There's a small chance of purple sheep, okay? Look at that baby over here, okay? Magenta color, sorry. Look, there they are fully grown. See, there we have them, okay? So they spawn naturally. What's lavender for? Lavender's used for sweet scones, Cupid's arrow, and the lavender crown, which attracts creatures. It's also used for decorative blocks. So yeah, it's that simple. Alright, how do we get ginger in Windswept? Basically, ginger grows in pine biomes, and you can get it by right-clicking with a Saba. Ginger is used for crafting various complex foods, and even making storage block, got it? It's a pretty essential element for the development of the mod's confectionery. Also, I just learned that in pine biomes, orange sheep can spawn naturally, which is neat. These little details are really cool, you know? In vanilla Minecraft, pink was the only colorful sheep you could find. The rest were white, gray, brown, black, with pink being the rarest. It's awesome to see magenta or orange sheep spawning naturally now. I absolutely love it, you know? So that's how you get ginger in the game. Alright, how do the new mobs work that Windswept adds? Well, basically there's the Frostbiter, okay? Let's start with that one. They give us the Frostbiter trophy, which you get with frozen branches. These, in theory, you unlock by breeding Frostbiters, but I'm not sure how. Or it mentions other sources. It says here that tamed ones will give their antlers, okay? How do you tame them? Wait, maybe I already know how to tame them. You tame them with this berry. Right click. It's tamed with this berry. Of course, it's in the biome itself, which makes sense. The thing is, so you tame this guy who's now mine. It says owner, I can name it. I have to say, yes, man. How do I control it? How do I control it? How do I control it? There must be a way. I found it. Oh my god, with the holy berries on a stick. Hey, this is insane, isn't it? This is insane. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Hey, this creature is so cool. So this creature can give you the frozen branch when taming, okay? Basically, it can give you these icy arrows, this pinecone breath, right? The antler helmet, holy wreath, cherished wreath, well, various items that have different uses or decorations and are really cool. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? This mob, added by someone at home with its own biome and food, or this champ here, I mean, I see a certain similarity. Which do you prefer? I remember Mojang did a whole update just to add this mob. Which would you prefer? Well, I'm pretty clear about it. I'll go with the chubby one. I'm out, okay? It even has the bell, huh? It'd be cool if the bell rang and had some special ability when you ring it. Let's see, can I jump with this? No. Right-clicking doesn't make it run faster, and dashing does nothing. Well, that's the creature, alright? And then we have the chiles, okay? Chiles have a chance of dropping this candy cane, got it? They're a mob that only drops one thing, an ice-like item. Let's see if I can get it. Not sure if I'll manage, you know? Though I think I remember what they drop. They drop ice shards. This thing, icicles, sorry. Icicles are used for arrows, some crafting and armor decoration, but not much else. So with that, I'd say we've covered the mod, okay? There are a few other items and tools, like the snow boots you just saw, right? The snow boots give me a 20% boost in snow speed. The wooden buckets are just, well, bucket. 3 new discs, let's see. What do you mean 3 new discs of what? Oh no, these are from Bubble Zone. My bad. These are from another mod.
What are the windswept ones? I don't see them, huh? There should be 3 new discs. I'm not seeing them here, but I guess those are the discs, right? These ones labeled rose don't ring a bell. Or maybe I'm a bit confused, eh? Ah, yes. It's these 3. Rain, bumblebee, and snow, okay? It's such a small mod, but so well made. I hope they update it more, add more biomes, or I don't need more biomes, actually. I need some structures in the biomes. I need this creature to have a special ability beyond riding it, like using the bell to make, I don't know, how to say it, make the chestnuts fall from trees and the pine cones fall too, you know, something like that. I don't know. Well, with that, I'll say goodbye, folks.